So I'm in the middle of my morning run, and it's a perfect time to talk about the very fine line that a comedian must walk when delivering a comic act in public. I think it was Jerry Seinfeld who said that a comedian is like a surgeon who has to perform an operation without any practice, because when you deliver a comedy, sometimes ad lib in front of a public audience, you don't know how it will be received. Of course, I'm referring to what Chris Rock said at the Academy Awards ceremony, and it was not well received, at least not by Will Smith and his wife, and it is understandable. It is human nature, and I think the comedy was humor. The joke was rather ill-conceived. But having said that, I do think that it is the nature of the comics to try to deliver humor on the spot, because it is the very spontaneity of the creative process of the comic that would kind of inspire us, and that would move our hearts. And if the joke is too prepared or too nuanced, then it will not be as effective as some really great comic moments. So yesterday at the Oscars, it was not really wonderful, and I do sympathize with those people who felt bad at that. But I do think Chris Rock did his job by trying to deliver a laughter on the spot in a world where too much confrontations and too much testosterone doing havoc in the world. And comedy cannot do any physical violence. I mean, it's actually a mitigating power. It's a medicine to the toxic masculinity that would somehow steer into the main political systems of the great powers. And if Vladimir Putin was a comic, he would not be doing this stupid war. So Chris Rock did his job at the Academy Awards ceremony, and he failed rather spectacularly. But it is much better than spectacular failure in warfare, into which Vladimir Putin unfortunately seems to be heading forward, and without thinking too much about those humane factors that needs to be the really essential ingredients in today's politics. So with that thought, I keep my morning run.